Welcome back, Trash Pack. Today we're playing Cooking Companions. I don't know anything about this game. It was recommended to me by Nick over at Just Board Gaming. I assume it's going to take a sort of weird, spooky turn, very Doki Doki style. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into this. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to Achoo! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Maria. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. Anatoly? Is his name Anatoly? Or is it Anatoly? It's Anatoly. I'm stupid. I'm fucking dumb. We're already started off, and I'm already dumb. Also, look at that adorable little squirrel on his shoulder. That thing is cute as hell. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing is fun. And Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. That won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again, haha. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor's gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone. Let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. And they're gone. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Probably not. I'm extremely lazy. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Let me know if you need help with anything. I'm pretty good with the knife, haha. Karen looks pleased with your answer. Perhaps it's the beginning of a wonderful relationship? Oh no, it's a Telltale game! Oh god! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh no, hearts. Your relationship is stronger. Anyways, go in and check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Let's look behind the woodpile. There's nothing but cobwebs back there. Thankfully, no spiders. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. The first few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. Let's check the drawers again. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing? Delicious mold. Karen and Chris would get along just fine, I guess. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Delicious. The Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These would be useless during a snowfall. You check the cupboards underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse. This would be a great gift to give to Karen. What the? Okay. You add a dead mouse to your inventory. You check the drawers above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. Here we go.
Whee! Cabbage!
It's time! Trumpets sound off! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Always merry raspberry! Potato? Come and stuff me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. Where are the Chompets? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. You unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompets, let's move out. Okay, bye. That was something. Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Oh, I kind of thought there would be like a mini game cooking tutorial there, but you know what? Less work for me. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Maria spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Heh, no. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! I was gonna sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then? And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a yumberlar. Eek! Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh, look at them. They're all so friendly. And they have nice smiles. Yay! Wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria Vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends, even if they're kinda dicks about it. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Day 1. We're moving forward. We are trajecting ourselves into a forward path. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Will you two pipe down trying to sleep over here? Ooh. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Gah! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not, into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. Huh. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Huh. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Let us... Ooh, where do we want to go, boys? Chompettes, bedroom, bathroom, or go into the basement? I'm a little voiced out at the moment, so let's not talk to the chompettes. Let's check out the bedroom first. That's interesting. Karen and Anatoly kept the room pretty clean. Only one of them made their bed. Who still makes their bed? You look underneath one of them. Ah! You found some extra emergency supplies. You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. Okay. We're back. Haha. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be scared of? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughs so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Go Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. So, is there not like cooking gameplay? I kind of thought this was going to be a cooking game. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. Okay. Ah! You cooked cabbage rolls! Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Okay. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it, you'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This was really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Pricks. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. I guess. Good morning, everyone! Good. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is usually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it'll flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. Huh. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly? Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. So I'm assuming at some point we're going to run out of food, and that's when this shit's going to start taking a weird turn. We haven't gotten there yet, but I assume that's coming. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? We already had kind of started with Karen. And I assume that none of this is going to matter anyways here in like 20 minutes. So I'm just going to choose Karen. Okay. This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Oh, the old days. So is this like a post-apocalyptic setting then? And this is just like a bygone relic of past human civilization. What were the old days like? Not as bad as time like these. I know what you mean. Escaping from Ukraine was very hard for me. Ooh, that's topical. Wasn't expecting Ukraine to come up. Interesting. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get those supplies all the way here? I could have easily been shot along the way. You hear a cheer from the other room. So, wait, is this a game about Ukrainian refugees? Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, this is gonna be, something. Oh boy, this is... I'm not sure if this is the worst or best time to be playing a game like this. Okay, fuck it. Let's find out. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Oh, are they like a little, into each other? Okay. Her, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Okay. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. Alright guys, we got our weird Silent Hill radio. We're ready to go. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Okay. So we did the bedroom last time. Let's check out the basement. That sounds really spooky-tacular. Let's get a spooktacular thing going. Spooky ooky ooky. Your imagination runs wild staring at the basement door. You try opening and closing the deadbolt, just in case. You mill around until the others return. That's it? Okay. Mariah's back early today. Uh-oh. Hey. The others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries. But nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. Fuck off, Telltale Games. Your relationship is stronger. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Here we go. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red skies at night, sailors' delight. It's red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah? I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Gah! Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honestly. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. What? Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Hmm. Huh. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it. Is it hunger? Correct! Yeah, I was gonna guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Yay! The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for, haha. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but I got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Yeah, so we're running out of food now. We're gonna get into the eating people stages soon, I think. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh no! Spooky monster. And that wraps up the first 2 days, which I think will be more than enough to wrap up this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.